See that scene, that I'll be honest about that scene. I didn't mind watching in front of Kate because I see that scene. I'm like, that's what she sees every time she looks at me in the shower too. You know?
Yeah. That was one of my other questions. I was like, this is probably why Kate loves it so much, because she's like, this is exactly how Justin is. Like, he looks just like this, and he's gonna play.
When Kate sees Justin showering, she's like, and she gets like bumbly and all sweaty and shit.
Totally. Yeah, every time.
This is a completely off topic, and I'm not doing a Seek, by the way, but
Too early for the Sieg, yeah.
I've always wondered that I've always brought this up when I'm eating chicken strips. Okay. Oh yeah. What do you want, Hayden?
This is
not a Seek. I just kind of had because I had strips for dinner. But anyways.
Okay, this is just a story. Just before you get into your story, your microphone is not plugged in. Is that on purpose?
Mine?
Yeah, you've got no cord in it, and it sounds like you're just talking in a room.
What do you mean?
There we go. So Justin talked to the back of his microphone. You had no power.
Wait, hold on. Does it sound different now?
Much nicer.
So
much nicer.
Chris.
Okay, here we go.
Cut all his stuff out at the beginning.
Why didn't you say anything before?
Because you said
I didn't. I didn't even notice when Hayden joined the chat, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want from me?
Okay, we have our
Want from
intro.
me? Jesus Christ.
Wait, wait, hold on. I hope that it was different today because I had a call back on Zoom this morning at 9.
Oh yeah, you know why? I actually noticed it in earlier. That's why I didn't say anything. So it must have just recently came out. So I think you're good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
why I just remembered why I didn't say anything.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that.
I got you, bro.
Same.
But yeah, by the way, that callback was literally, I think, 35 seconds.
What was it for this time?
It's a telecom company in the States, I think called Spectrum. Is it in the States? Anyway.
Oh, so a different one to the Carabiner one, or?
Yes, a different one.
Nice.
But yeah, I literally got in the room, did.
Which, by the way, I'm
last
gonna need
second,
back sometime.
Originally there was
need
no
it.
line. Like I didn't have lines, and they're like, okay, whoever's reading for Jeff is now reading for neighbor, and then you have 2 lines, for short. You ready? I'm like, okay, let's do it. I do it once. Let's do it again. What you want? You want blah blah blah. Do it again. Great. That was good. Thank you. And that was it.
That was it.
That was it. But,
I have
Anyway,
before you tell me about your chicken strips, I have a quick question about, I guess, residuals or however it works, because I've never booked a gig as an actor, obviously. But every time your likeness shows up at the movie theater, on the side of a bus, do you get paid that, or do they give you like a lump sum at the start to say we can stick it wherever we want?
it's a lump sum sort of deal now.
So this is what's interesting about it, is when you sign, and you know, this is for people like Shao and myself and 90% of other actors, is when you book a gig, you sign a contract, obviously, and there's a rate, but then on top of your rate, they give you 105% buyout. So whatever your rate is, they basically double it plus a little bit more. And then it's a buyout. So you don't become Jerry Seinfeld, you know?
Do you have to accept the buyout? Is it like part of the contract, or can you be like, nah?
Yeah, okay. So no, exactly. You don't have to, Hayden. You could go in there, you could book a one-liner where you're on camera for 3.5 seconds of a show, and when they offer you a buyout, you can say no. And they'll be like, okay, well, we'll go on to the next guy. You know what I mean? Like, we're nobodies. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, most actors, of course, once you work your way up there and establish, and if they're putting you in there and you are bringing an audience, then yeah, I'm absolutely sure that shit's negotiated. But at a basic level, no, you take the buyout. But I still get checks from shows that I do. And I thought, well, that's weird. What's changed? So I don't know if every time, like a streaming service, because you know how some shows bounce around, or they're off for a while and then they're back on. So I don't know if every time there's like a deal made between the show and Netflix, like to get the rights for the show. If you get paid from that, I've never asked. It's just a surprise. I'll just get a check in the mail every once in a while.
But you get it from your the Supernatural one, right? Or is there more?
Supernatural, Loudermilk, iZombie. Those are the ones I've got it from the most. I can't remember if I have for the 100. Probably not, because that was a Netflix. No, I think it started.
So those ones are those ones are on Netflix now.
I don't know if they still are. I know Supernatural was at one point. I know Loudermilk was or is, because that's the one I get the most messages about, like from people I haven't talked to in forever. They'll just message me with a picture, a still frame from Loudermilk. Hey, I saw you in the show. I'm like,
because I don't know how many seasons there are in iZombie, or I thought there was a thing where if a show reaches certain amount of seasons, then you'll get more like checks or something like that.
Well, that could be. Did iZombie go more than one season?
That's a good question. So I don't know. Maybe it's a Netflix thing. Maybe it's like
its final run. The Magicians. I wonder if I did. Maybe. Yeah. So I don't know. I never asked. Like I said, I just cash the check when it comes in.
They're all different, Hayden. There's a project where you have a day rate, right? Your rate of shooting the actual day, and that can range. And then you have money for going to fittings, and then if it's out of town, then obviously money for travel and a down day and per diem and stuff like that. But the buyout is also different. I think one project, I won't name names, one project was 3,000, and there's another one that was like 35. This one potentially is 4,200. So it's like, it does differ, and Justin's absolutely right. Right now there's no bargaining power for anyone like us. So if I'm like, the buyout says like let's say 4,000, I'm like, I want 6, and they're like, okay, next person on the list. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you're just a body for them. You can be replaced. You're not bringing the audience, right? But you also get paid too, like whenever you have to go to wardrobe fittings, or like I had one where I had to go get a whole like chest prosthetic made, and so you get paid every time you go out.
So what you're saying is that I should really pursue acting so I get a little bit of side hustle cash.
Yeah, like, and when we say little, we mean little. It is little.
It's little.
You
Don't
can
quit
buy your
my
goat
other
feed
job
for a week, maybe.
Nice. I can just mow the grass for that, but you know. Fuel for the mower. I was thinking, you guys have done enough things. You should try and do like the convention circuit. To be like, who is this guy? I was a background actor in Supernatural. Here, you want a signature? $10.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, if you're big enough, you can run the. You could. I mean, where do you think all those conventions
There's that
goes?
word again. Big enough. Fuck.
There's if you're big enough, that could be from anywhere. Like a lot of people will do. You know what I mean? Like Shao, you would have seen like the Lord of the Rings guys at Fan Expo. They get paid to be there, but anyone all the way down the rankings that's a bit player or recurring can be like talk to their agent and get a signing table at a convention, and you can go there, and every signature, every photograph is an amount. Some of these people that haven't acted in years will live off the convention circuit because of nostalgia, you know.
Yeah, it's true. That gave me an idea. Like, what if you ran a racket? I definitely not even remotely close to big enough to do anything like that. But imagine if we ran a racket and everybody paid $5 to guess who you were. And if you got it right or wrong, like the $5 stays there, grows, people can guess. And if somebody gets it right, you can't give them the whole thing. Maybe half
they get a percentage of the winnings. Yeah,
it's like a 50-50. It's 50-50.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. We just can't have our names on there though. But they can't
No.
have our names any like But yeah, that's interesting.
Just
It's
do it like
terrible,
that.
You know, don't encourage it. Like I'm just thinking back, I'm just replaying that in my head, and that's so dumb. Why
Well, have
do
you ever?
why are you
I was gonna
encouraging me?
say you could do it like the guy that does. I can guess your job on a ladder in 2 minutes. You ever seen that
Oh,
guy?
that yeah. Yeah.
It's like, can you guess what show I've been in while we stand on this apple box in 2 minutes? Go.
Oh yeah, you
That's a
can
good one.
give them like 20 questions.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
If
I
you
like
get
that.
it.
You redeemed it.
There we go.
Yeah, good save. I'm gonna circle
Speaking of
back
good
to-
saves.
No.
Not yet. He's not ready yet. He's not
No, this
ready
is a
yet.
short
I know.
question.
I'm not going to, but I was just too perfect. I just
He
realized the
has to
first
tell
thing.
us about his chicken strips.
This is
The
a
fake
short because I
save.
had chicken strips for lunch because I'm eating like a frat boy today. But I, whenever I get chicken strips, people who I eat chicken strips with, or I see people eat chicken strips, they always have their own.
Were you at White
Tips.
Spot eating your chicken strips? Like,
No, I got like Costco. I should though.
Hold on. Air fried?
No, I don't have an air fryer here. I just have a toaster oven.
stick it
Oh, you
outside the
toaster
window
oven?
and
Did you toaster oven them?
Toaster oven.
I guess
man.
that
don't-
works. Yeah, it's like an oven. Yeah.
Yeah, it just takes longer, but I'm not gonna microwave any of that shit. That's
Oh
nasty.
god, no, you can't
No, that's-
microwave chicken.
you
strips.
microwave it
Are the
and then you
worst.
fry
It's like
it
a-
quickly
it's like
to
a
crisp it
paste.
up.
What? Okay, so basically, my question is, what are your go-to? What's your go-to dipping sauce for chicken strips? Because I know I'm not in the what do you call it? You know, I use ketchup, which is a lot of people don't like with chicken strips. But chicken strip usually is what
Stop.
honey mustard and barbecue.
Sweet and sour, plum. Fuck,
Oh,
man.
plum, yeah.
Like ketchup,
chili.
bro. Ketchup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is
I
this
know,
like
I'm
this
in
is like
I'm in
the breaded chicken strip?
Yeah.
or-
Yeah. Yes. Correct.
Just sliced chicken breast.
Yeah.
dipped in ketchup.
Boiled.
I would do that. Boiled
Boiled.
chicken breast
Boiled
with
chicken
ketchup.
breast and
Ketchup for flavor. It's your
Goddamn.
meat and vegetables.
Hayden's the type of person who orders the chicken strips, but like removes the breading and eats
Yeah,
the
yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I thought
I
he
don't-
said that. He said that like
Yeah.
he's like obviously.
Yeah,
Obviously.
you guys don't do that here.
I don't like it too crispy.
We
Hayden,
call that the
what's your-
bareback.
what's your-
We
what's
call
your
that the
dip-
bareback in Australia.
The bareback.
What's your dip of choice? Hey.
I like a nice like smoky barbecue, or probably more likely just like a sweet chili sauce.
Okay, so you more on the. I guess you guys are kind of more on the same, the sweet end. I guess ketchup's a little bit sweet
No,
too.
Mine would be like honey mustard. I guess you could.
Oh, honey
call that
mustard.
sweet.
Okay, yeah.
Like a Dijon,
And-
honey Dijon.
Oh god, I love it. Dijonnaise. But anytime
Mississippi
I have an
sauce is
excuse-
good too. Sorry.
It is.
Hold on, what's Mississippi sauce?
I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something that this family has a lot. It looks like I'll get the brain trust on it. I'll ask Alex while she's listening in probably. It looks like a Dijon. It's yellow. But Justin, continue while I figure out. what it-
Anytime I get a chance, I am a sucker for Chipotle mayo. Wherever I am, fries, and I get Chipotle mayo with them. The good places have it. The bad have like a garlic aioli or something, or sriracha. But anyways, so I find actually what I end up doing is because I always get them with the fries if I get chicken strips and
Must. Yeah.
must classic.
Yeah.
And I'll find by the end of my chicken strips, I'm using like the Chipotle mayo. But I like to stretch my Chipotle mayo at home because they just come in like the little jars, little
Yeah.
squirts. So I will do like a part Chipotle mayo and then the other part mayo and then just mix it. Because if I just go straight Chipotle, like I like I'm not like a little dabber when I dip something. Like I want the fucking sauce, you know?
course.
you want
you know, I'm
some
real
heavy
chicken
on
with
the
your
sauce.
sauce.
Yeah, man, definitely. So I need to like water it down.
Yeah, I use rarely when I go to Subway, I do get Chipotle sauce on my Sammys. I went through a huge Subway phase on when we were in BFS actually, and
It even culminated in a on-screen love.
oh yes,
Of Subways.
Yeah, you looked like a fisherman telling the story of how big the fish was you caught. Every time it was a little bit bigger.
little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger.
Do you guys dabble into the European style for fries and go with the mayo ever? You do the mayo with the fries?
Yes, 100%. That's what got me to Chipotle mayo.
So you do
Like a
mayo
bridge.
fries before you're not a ketchup fan then.
I do not have ketchup with my fries. If they don't have like a mayo, like for example, if I go to A&W or McDonald's or Wendy's, I just take my fries with salt. That's like
Whoa.
because I enjoy the taste of salty fries. Oh.
That's fair.
But if there is a Chipotle mayo option, I'm going for that.
So
I tell you this though, if I got McDonald's fries, came home, I wouldn't make a Chipotle mayo dip to dip them. Like I just really love McDonald's fries.
what's your beef with ketchup? You just don't like ketchup.
No, ketchup goes on my hot dogs and on my
Okay.
hamburgers.
Okay.
I do like ketchup, but I think as a kid I probably had ketchup more with fries.
Okay.
Because then it moved from ketchup to the mayo. Do you guys ever make the mayo? Where you mix the ketchup and mayo?
And the
Dip
mayo,
your
which is
yeah.
You
pretty
can
much
get
like-
that pre-made now.
So that was
Yeah.
my that's crazy,
Mayo
eh?
chop.
That was my progression, like ketchup, mayo, Chipotle mayo.
Mm.
See, I'm gonna say something now that's gonna make you scratch your heads, maybe, or maybe not. Ketchup's not a thing in Australia. We just have tomato sauce, and it's different to pasta tomato sauce. Stew on
I
that
don't
for a
know
little
about-
bit, and now respond.
But is it the same thing? You just call it different? Or
No,
is
it's
it
not.
Ingredient wise. Okay.
Because ketchup's very sweet, has lots of sugar in it. Tomato
Sugar and
sauce.
vinegar.
You could probably
Yeah.
get it, but most people will be like, what do you want on your sausage sizzle? You want tomato sauce. Because if you
That
said, I
sentence
want...
alone, that sentence alone made me so angry.
What do you want on your
Speaking-
hamburger? I want tomato sauce, barbecue sauce. That's it.
Oof.
Hey, speaking of hamburgers and a sausage sizzle, how about that fucking nude scene? Like 15 seconds into the show, Hayden picked today for the tweet. Eh?
What scene was that? I didn't tune in until...
Oh man.
God damn.
Oh man. Okay, Justin, take it away.
Okay,
Let the
so-
people know what
yeah,
we're
yeah.
doing this week.
I had to get us out of that conversation, people, because I just had nothing. I didn't. I
He's
just-
like, what are you putting pasta
know what to
sauce
add
on
to-
your
to
on your
make-
sausages
yeah.
for?
It's like we put that on pasta here. They
Marinara
put it
sauce
their-
on my...
Is it just smushed up tomatoes?
I'll find an ingredients list where you tell us what
Alright.
this show's about, and I'll read it to you.
Yes,
I'll-
this show, people. As you know, we just wrapped up a show. It's escaped me already. What if we just watch?
Off campus.
No.
No, what did we?
Oh, the
just
other
watch?
show.
What
The other show.
Oh God, this is bad.
This is
Oh,
bad.
the Burrows.
The
Oh,
Burrows.
of course. Yeah. Of course. As you know, we just wrapped that up. God
Wow, I
damn.
forgot that too. Shit.
And so we didn't know.
Wrapped up in the
if
World
we
Cup.
should- Yeah, a lot of World Cup. We didn't know if we were gonna do like a gap thing, like a movie, before we got into another series, or get right into another series, and then so we kind of thought, well, let's sit on it, and so then a couple days ago rolls around, and we gotta decide on something. Hayden picks off campus because, as he said, it's a hockey show, and he thought, hey, I'm gonna do my boys a solid.
yeah,
yeah.
do it for
I'm
the
gonna
boys.
pick a nice hockey show. So we're like, okay. And I don't know if you guys have seen Off Campus. If there's any females listening, I'm guessing you probably have. But it is not just a hockey show. Two
Number
ingredients?
two show in Canada.
Yeah.
On
Anyway, so
Prime.
Hayden picks this show, and it was like, okay, let's give it a shot. Let's see what it's all about. And instantly, I said to Kate, hey, we're gonna watch this new show for the pod, Off Campus. Like, do you want to watch it together? She's like, oh. She's like, yeah. It's like, well, settle down. Like, she's like,
Relax.
no. She's
Okay,
like,
relax.
yeah. She's like, let's watch it. I started it. I like it. I was like, oh, okay. 12 seconds in, we're in a nude shower scene with some hockey player. Anyways, so it was quite funny. There was some conversing briefly in the chat with us three about it, and I know Xiao, Hayden, before you got on, Xiao and I were talking, and Xiao was very interested to hear our thoughts on it. I'm not going to give mine just yet, but this is what we've decided to do, people. So if you haven't watched it, I don't know if you should start it. I mean, I don't know if we'll be long on it on this show, but it may. Anyways, yeah, Hayden, you picked it, so I want to hear your thoughts first, because I feel like Xiao and maybe myself can go on for a while about our thoughts on it. First of all, what did you think of it as far as from a hockey show point? What did you like? Let's start there. With the story, the hockey storyline.
Okay, before we get there, I've got to cover a few bases first. Mississippi sauce is a honey mustard sauce.
Oh, of course.
Tomato sauce in Australia, one of the main brands there is called Master Foods. They make the best sauces. Ingredients: tomatoes, 84% from paste. So the same kind of, basically, it would be like your pizza sauce base. You know what they like slap on and swirl in a circle?
You're not selling this.
Yeah. Sugar, food acid, salt, onion, and spice extract. They don't tell you what spices, but it's there. Could be anything. And it is choice, bro.
Acid.
For to be
So it kind of sounds like a marinara sauce.
yeah, but it's not.
So you dip fries in that? People do that?
You put that shit on everything, like Frank's hot sauce. Australians will put that on everything. So that's out of the way now. So so
Here we go.
and here's the
take a breath.
here's the prologue. You guys and listeners can attest to this, maybe, but you guys have got me before where you've tricked me in the chat, leading into something, and I thought, because you're very good at acting and you've done it on the show plenty of times where you roll with the punches with each other, and I'm fooled by it. So I'm like, I was like, oh man, this show is horrible, and I feel bad for picking it. And then I started watching it, and then I was like, nah, I think these guys are pulling my leg. I think they're doing a fast one on me, and they actually both really liked it. So I'm gonna just watch the show, and that's how I'm gonna approach this show. This episode is with that in mind, that these guys actually really liked it. So that's the prologue. When you wrote in the chat, you're like, oh, I feel so violated 10 seconds in. And I was like, what was 10 seconds in? And then my brain was like, oh, when he was lacing up his skates, did he do it the wrong order? And that's going to get Justin all off.
You got it, man. He was tongues out, bro. You can't go tongues out. You're not a hockey player.
That's what I remember.
No, I don't know.
I don't remember what he was doing, but I was like, did he put his skates on wrong? Like, because there was a couple other things in there. I was like, oh, Justin's gonna hate this. He's gonna hate this, and I don't know about Xiao. I don't know if he's lying to me or not. But then there was a similar scene that I actually said out loud to Alex, just jokingly. It didn't piss me off, but when Mr. Lover said hockey boy was hooking up with that girl, she has her boots on, and then she takes her tights off. But I didn't see her take her boots off. So I was like, she's going to fall over. She didn't take her boots off.
Yeah. That's the director in you.
Yeah. Well, okay, sure. So here's a little side story really quickly. When one of the last films that Justin and I produced for Krista, I can't even remember what it was called. That short we did.
Paper Cranes.
Paper Cranes, that's the one. The director on that, they wanted to shoot almost every single step of a love scene. Like, every single step of a love scene. And I'm like, I don't need to see you standing up, you're pulling your underwear down. I don't need to see all that. Like, it can be implied by the way that it's shot. But they were like, I remember they were very adamant in the cuts that they sent to us. They're like, this is how we want to see it, because you never see it on shows. And I'm like, okay, I understand that viewpoint. You never see it. And I've just done the exact same thing. I was like, I didn't see the shoes come off, therefore she's gonna fall on her ass. But I just did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
You know how hard and how long it would take for them to shoot that in real life? You know how hard it would be to take, those boots aren't coming out that quick. And if
This
they're
is where
trying to skip that step,
It just
it's gonna
makes
get
it
caught caught in it and stuff. It'll be all sloppy and it won't be as hot as it and steamy as it was.
No.
Especially because it'd be a bit depressing, because they're like stumbling to get your clothes off and get it started in a movie would last longer than the actual sex scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You're like,
But they
Right.
did the point of showing the fact that she was wearing the boots, which is why I was like, I get it. You wanted to see that she was all dressed up fancy. Anyway, I'm digressing here. I watched this episode and I automatically knew exactly what type of show it's going to be. I came to that conclusion, which in my mind, I was like, this is fine. This is kind of, it plays out like you've got the tropes and it's like a she's all that sort of thing. There's the handsome jock and there's the nerdy musician girl, and they're gonna pretend to be a couple so she can help him pass, and then they're gonna fall in love for real. I was like, I know exactly how it's gonna go. If it changes the direction, then I'll be surprised and happy. I really enjoyed it. I laughed out loud a couple of times. I knew exactly what I was getting into, so I was like, this is cliched up the wazoo, but it's like, it is what it is. I can just enjoy it. And I was like, this is definitely aimed at a certain type of audience, and then they throw in the skin scenes just to appease the husbands and boyfriends that are watching with their wives and girlfriends. I was like, there's no reason for those scenes to be as like hello as they were, if not for our satisfaction. And Justin's muted his microphone so we can chat off camera.
With Kate, the #1 fan of Off Campus.
oh, okay, I got it. Okay, because in the middle of that, Kate obviously heard, and I just see through the door frame
She just like creeps in.
this not even standing straight up, like just full on like folding backwards, like leaning backwards. There's this big shit-eating grin on her face, like so happy. She's all excited. She's nodding her head. She's right there now. Oh, should we do
Grab an extra mic.
See, this is what I was gonna say. Like, I mentioned this to Alex, and she's like, "Oh, I've heard good things." And I was like, "This is definitely an audience that we haven't tapped into yet. That is watching a show that I'm gonna force us now to watch, because I can guarantee we will end up enjoying it more than hating it by the end of this season. I can guarantee it."
Yeah, you know what? I think she's got to come down here because she wants to listen. She keeps coming back to hear you. She's gonna listen, but she doesn't want to comment. But I think
That's all right.
Okay.
She can
Well, also no
text you.
spoilers.
She can text you her comments, or during the break, folks. She will relay to Justin what she wants to say, and he'll tell us when we come back.
Oh, she's coming down the stairs. She's getting closer. I think we can get her. Oh, she wants to say something. Come here. Come say it. I'll hold the mic. Okay.
Kate's
Oh,
5-word reviews.
Go on camera.
She doesn't have to go on camera.
I was just on Amazon, and they have just so you three know, if you let her into the movie, they have Calvin Klein underwear.
Oh God! Stop, Kate. No.
On Prime deal?
No. Stop.
You asked her, man. You asked her to say it.
Well, I mean, I thought she was gonna say something about the show. I didn't know she was gonna say something about recommending underwear to you guys.
Calvin Klein underwear, so like the best male model underwear out there.
I did not notice. Tell me that again, Kate.
The one guy, he had Calvin Klein underwear.
No, Kate, I did not notice he had Calvin Klein underwear. I want to start by saying that. I don't know how I feel about.
I don't even know which scene. Like,
well, she'll tell you. Well, how many minutes in?
was this the party? Was this the party scene?
Seconds. Yeah.
I was like,
approximately.
Because like the first time we see him, we see his butt, and that's it. He ain't got no underwear on there.
Butt.
No.
His butt.
See that scene? That I'll be honest about that scene. I didn't mind watching in front of Kate because I see that scene. I'm like, that's what she sees every time she looks at me in the shower too. You know?
Yeah. That was one of my other questions. I was like, this is probably why Kate loves it so much, because she's like, this is exactly how Justin is. Like, he looks just like this, and he's gonna play.
When Kate sees Justin showering, she's like, and she gets like bumbly and all sweaty and shit.
Totally. Yeah, every time.
And then falls over the washing basket.
Yeah. So, Hayden, we know where you stand. Shao, I know where you stand. I don't think either of you know where I stand. We know where Kate stands. We're gonna ask you maybe next what you like so much about it. But Shao, I feel like you're on the other side of the fence on this one.
I am on the other side of the fence. It's no secret. I think within the first 15, 20 seconds. Okay, this is my fault. I want to say this is my fault because I did not watch the trailer that Hayden sent out. I don't usually watch many trailers, and I made the mistake of trusting Hayden's taste and just saying, yeah, let's watch a hockey show.
A hockey show.
Hey, to my credit, I did say it was based on a book, a romance book. I gave you fair warning.
You did. And yeah, so I think the first 15 minutes of, okay, it set the tone. Okay, so I'm like, okay, this is how it's going to be. So I had to change my my wiring in my head a little bit. But then just throughout little things here and there, I had some issues with some of the acting. I had some issues with some of the stereotypical characters. I mean, I'm like, I was like, okay, where's the gay best friend? Or where's the gay guy? And sure enough, that scene, it's like, it's right there.
Hit all the check boxes.
Check. That's fine too, okay? That's fine, okay? I was just kind of like, okay, this is just
But what you're getting at is that it's like a predictable, it's something that you've seen.
Kind of what Hayden was talking about. You know exactly where it's going. And if it does veer off course, it would be a nice little surprise. I have an issue with the acting by the father.
He's so good.
No.
He's normally not in this show. He's normally so good. Like, I didn't even recognize him at start, and Alex is like, it's blah 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 from Shameless. And I'm like, who is he in Shameless? He's about 6 sizes bigger in Shameless, but he's good. So I hope he gets a little bit more screen time, actually.
Well, let's hope he.
I hope he gets hit with a puck in the face. To be honest.
He's already retired. That would be a poetic way to go out.
And then
I'm
skipping over a lot, but I think one of the scenes that really sent me over is the game, the lead up to the game. They have a big game against one of their biggest rivals, and because the dad's in the stand, the main guy. I'm sorry, Kate. What's the main guy's name?
I don't know.
Oh,
she was paying too much attention to his underwear.
She just refers to him as 8-pack at home.
Or Calvin. His name's Calvin.
Yeah, Calvin. Yeah.
Yeah. CK.
That would have been hilarious.
So CK's, it's Garrett. I'm having
Garrett
here. Garrett Graham, and
Graham,
Phil is a dad, and so Phil's in the stands, and he's in the story. He's a Stanley Cup winning legend or whatever it is, and so Garrett has a lot to live up to. The scene that kind of sent me over the edge is Hannah hearing, because she has like 9 different jobs, hearing about how he's struggling, right? Do you remember in the concourse?
Yep.
And she kind of has a little bit of a freak out, and she goes to the basement where no one is and starts and puts in a cassette or the cassette to listen to and to sing a song.
Yeah.
And Garrett leaves because he's so frustrated with himself, and just walks down to the concourse basement and finds her, to her dancing and all that stuff, and then he miraculously has like a fucking game of his life. I don't know.
Happens
Okay,
all the time in hockey, bro. Come on, you know that.
You just need a little something to
This is the
get
kind
you
of
over
stuff
the
that
edge.
Justin teaches
What do you
James to
think-
do.
how do you think Sidney- How do you think Sidney Crosby got that golden goal back in 2010? He was furious, man. He went for a hike down the concourse.
Yeah, like I said, this is exactly how your team won the championship.
Yep.
At the intermission,
Between second and
you-
third period, said fucking
you
take
sent
a
them
hike.
down
Put some
to the
Sabrina
basement.
Carpenter on, and
the basement of the arena to listen and dance to a song. Yeah, I don't.
That
Yeah, I
sent you
mean,
over the
that's
edge.
one thing. And don't get. I'm not gonna get into the whole party scene where he's like, to the Justin, right, the musician, the other hottie,
the Australian.
who has
Hottie.
Justin
who
Cole.
has his eyes on Hannah, and then Garrett goes up to him and just pretends to be his. That's how his whole thing gets started, to pretend to be her boyfriend, without any sort of consent or whatever, and yeah, I get that's part of the story. Okay, Kate, I know Kate's already kind of like.
I feel like Kate's-
she's not.
Kate's got some
she's not
shit to
even
say,
on
bro.
screen right now. She's not even on screen, but I can.
Can you feel her eyes? She's literally
I can
guarding the fucking.
feel. I can see. Steam.
I'm not kidding. Yeah.
Your camera's steaming up right now, and it's.
I
from
got
her
some
being
I got some
very-
Twilighty vibes from that party scene, because I was like, he very not forcefully, but was like, just put his arm inside to grab her around the waist, to bring her close, to pretend to be, in inverted commas, boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah,
So
just
it's
like,
like-
the part where he's
Okay.
like, he's like all guys. He wants stuff that he can't have, that kind of
Yep.
thing.
Yeah. Is that so bad? But I wanna hit Kate up with this question actually, Shao, because you bring that up.
Please.
Okay, what's the female lead's name? I don't even remember.
Hannah.
Hannah. Okay. You're Hannah. Okay. Is it Garrett Graham or Justin Cole? As far as what's happened in the show so far.
In one
You gotta do it.
episode.
This is what this show's gonna be. It's gonna be Team Garrett or Team Cole. Is that his last name?
Yep.
Cole. Hey,
Like Twilighty. Okay, what did you like about it? The show.
Take your time. No rush. No rush.
I really liked. Well, my favorite, honestly, my favorite scene.
wait,
was-
hold on. We're only talking about the first episode, by the way. That you know. No spoilers, Kate.
She's only what?
Well, no, yeah, I've only watched one.
Oh, okay.
This
Yeah,
giddy
the other
over
she just
one.
skipped to the nude scenes, but full episodes. Just I made her sit through a full one. She was trying to.
There's like a supercut on Amazon just for the ladies and just for the guys. It's like all the nude scenes of the men, all the hockey scenes for the boys. Anyway, sorry. Favorite scene, Kate. Sorry, go. Take it away.
Oh, when they were all the hockey players came and joined in a nice yeah, the workout scene.
The workout
You know what?
scene.
They wouldn't have. I wouldn't have continued. I'm glad they didn't make it into a musical, but
Oh,
I
oh.
I
I
thought
would
it
have gotten
was
so mad at Hayden if it was a music.
A hockey musical, yeah. Justin would have loved that.
You can't. She's not allowed to have this microphone. What is that?
The workout
What I was
scene.
gonna say was, I was gonna say like, this is what is so trash about this movie. Is that exact scene? And I was like,
The workout montage.
I turned to her in the middle of that scene when it was happening. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like,
And she
what
was
is
like-
happening right now? I think she said, Did you make a comment about like, is this what hockey players do or something? I was like, no, you don't just. Anyways, oh, hold on.
Scumore. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
No, because I thought it was so funny. That's why I really liked it. But what I found really annoying was just the hockey playing. It's just not good.
Not good.
What? No, okay. Chow, I'm sorry.
That's the
I'm
one
talking
thing I
about
wanted
backwards.
these guys to be intrigued was the good hockey representation on screen, but now it's been written off.
I think
Well,
she just
shit.
wants more of the romance stuff, less of the hockey. Is that what it was, or just
More
the actual hockey playing?
The post hockey stuff.
The hockey playing.
I thought they could have been better.
Yeah, I
Could have
think
been better.
Yeah, and you know what? I was gonna say this at the beginning, Hayden, but it just reminded me of it. Was if you're gonna pick a hockey show for us, you should have picked Shoresy or Letterkenny or something like that. That's Kate's threatening to kill me.
I'm like, I wouldn't have picked Letterkenny as being a hockey show from what I've seen of it. So I literally
kind of Shoresy, because I guess Shoresy kind of Swipe has its own thing.
I picked this because I thought it would be something different, and we're gonna
You're
flex
right. It is
those
something
muscles.
different.
And you watch, it'll be our highest rated show ever.
So here's the deal.
It is different.
I'm gonna give my thought now.
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
please.
Okay. It's bad. Like, it's bad. But
You have to explain why it's bad, though. You can't just say it's bad. I know you're gonna get there. I jumped in. Sorry.
no.
Justin's review.
It's so. Kate even actually made this comment. She's like, "This must have been directed by a guy," because one, so much unnecessary nudity. I get if you're gonna like, I'm not a freaking prude. I don't care if there's nudity in a show, but it just felt like there was times where I was like, it felt like watching something from the 90s or the 80s, where it's just like, okay, and we're gonna have a girl topless in this scene, and you know what I mean? That's just, it's like, yeah.
I did bring that up to Alex as well. I was like, did women just do that? Like, they just walk
Yeah,
in,
the one
take
scene
the
where
clothes off,
the
and
roommate gets in front.
Yeah.
That's exactly the scene. I was like, does that actually happen? Like, she's like, well, maybe with some people.
that's the same answer I got.
Yeah.
That's the exact same answer I got.
Yeah. I'm wait a minute. Is this shit really going on more often than we think?
And just for the record, it was directed by a female. Their name was Silver Tree. I just looked it up.
Okay. I was.
Yeah,
I
I did that same look
didn't
too, Shao.
have a guess either way, especially because it is more on the romancy. But like, even there's a scene of it, she's at the party and they spill alcohol on her white shirt. I was like, what is this? Am I watching Van Wilder? What's happening right now? Like this.
Well,
it
they
just-
were at a frat party, so I get
I
it.
know, but it felt out of place. Okay, like it felt like they were trying to do like, if you're doing this meet cute, but you're trying to make it like a little more edgy. That's what it felt like. Because it is like a meet cute. You got that story, they meet, they don't like each other. Oh, they're forced to be together. Oh, they fall in love. Who would have thought? So I get that they're doing that. Like they've laid that out. But there's also these elements of, I don't know, like that just seem unnecessary to me. I agree the hockey is bad. It is a show I will watch because I know how much Kate loves it, and maybe it would grow on me. And no, here's the thing. Because and Hayden, you know this, and Chow, you probably do too. Like, I really enjoyed Bridgerton. And Bridgerton is not like a typical show I would watch. So I don't know if this will grow on me in a way. And I don't know how, some shows like Game of Thrones did it early on too, where they just kind of had like a lot of nudity for nudity's sake, but then they dialed it back. So I don't know if it's like one of those things. And I know everything I'm talking about is nudity. I really do sound like a prude, but it's one of the things that stood out to me the most about this show that didn't fit. The other stuff I can get past. I can get past the like meet cute stuff and the silly little rom-com and the bad hockey, and it's more about like the muscles and the boys working out in the backyard and singing Grease Lightning. Like, I get that, but the one thing that stuck out to me was, I was like, that other part doesn't fit. So maybe But I am interested. Okay, I like so to speak positively about it now. I do like the kind of arc they're setting up with the dad. It does feel incredibly cliche, and I feel like the dad is butchering it. Like I feel it's too cliche to have an actor kind of be a bad actor in it. And I want to see what kind of comes of that. But maybe I don't, if that means the dad being in more. But I'm curious to see where some of the things outside of their relationship are, because he's not gonna have a girlfriend, and she doesn't like him, right? So at some point that's gonna change. What's gonna be? How's that gonna affect his hockey? So there is sort of some things I am interested in seeing what they do with it, but like I would by no means right now be able to sit here and say like this is a good show, you should watch it. It's not recommendable for me. I will continue it. I started it. I'm going to continue to see how it goes, and then I'll decide if it's like, hey, listen, it's worth a watch. You kind of got to get through the first couple episodes, or if after 2 or 3 episodes, I'm like, I can't bear it anymore. Like I don't know yet. It could go either way for me right now.
Does it really?
I do. Before I forget, I do. Okay, it's hard for me to sometimes find the good in things, but I think there's one thing that I appreciated, and it just so happened to be the scene that Justin doesn't find fitting, is the transition and jumping back and forth between the sex scene and the frustration of Hannah. I thought that was, cool, clever. That one girl, the topless girl, is like screaming from having good sex, and then Hannah screaming from being frustrated of her whatever she's doing, and they're cutting back and forth, and there's like the parallels when they jump back and forth. I thought that was done pretty well.
Would you say, Xiao, now, would you say that you enjoyed both those parallels equally, or would you say one of those parallels you were enjoying a little bit more? Asking for a friend.
One of the parallels, I can find a couple of reasons. I can find 2 reasons I enjoyed more than the other one, but I don't have to say which one. Correct. Yeah, so this is another thing. At first, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna survive another. How many episodes of this are there? 8.
There's another 7 to go.
See, I don't know how I'm gonna survive like 6 to 7 hours of this more, but it's kind of like an exercise. Thank you, Justin. It's like an exercise in mental training and patience, perhaps.
Yeah, it's like waterboarding for you.
Yeah, and to try to find the good in things. I'm sure I can find 1 or 2 things that I like about each episode.
Okay, well, here's the real question.
Yeah, here we go.
Kate's got to be here for this. This is because before we record next, because it's all out, there's no point in going 1 episode at a time.
Oh, no, that's not right.
Kate got excited again. The real question is, how many episodes do we watch before the next? Do we rip the Band-Aid off and do the full 6, 7, or do we say watch another few?
This kind of goes a little bit behind the scenes-ish now, because we don't know when we're going to record next, correct?
Yeah, not next Wednesday, but the following.
Okay, so we have 2 weeks.
2 weeks. We should finish it. Let's finish it.
Hayden, do you have time to finish?
Yes.
7 hours in 2 weeks?
I think I can find time. I might even watch it twice.
Relax.
Listen. If Alex and Kate are behind this fucking show is getting finished tonight. Are you kidding me, Xiao? Have we got it? Kate, does that work for you?
Yes, I was gonna ask that actually.
Free reign. It's like the floodgates are open. Watch as many as you want after.
Excuse me, may I ask one question? Can we watch the whole
We have
thing?
to work a deal, though. We have to work a deal. If Kate, we have a deal, is that because we're going on with this, you have to come back next episode.
Okay.
Yes.
And I have another request.
Okay. Yeah, Hayden, go ahead.
No spoilers until we've all finished it.
Fair.
Because I know you guys are going to want to talk about it so much.
But we always do spoiler. We don't do spoilers.
No, but I mean,
In
like
the
we
chat,
sometimes
may give
discuss.
signs.
Yeah. There were signs.
Yeah, I know there's signs, but it's funny. Like you said, coming into this one, you're like, are they kidding me? Are they not kidding me? Like, I wonder where they are. So it would be.
Yeah.
I think it would be more strange if we didn't react.
Yeah, I agree.
No.
I agree.
I mean, it's going to be different because normally we don't watch everything all at once and then break it up. So it was just
Sorry,
a
guys.
request.
Kate's just asking if we can shut this up so her and I
She can go watch it?
Watch a couple more episodes. No, I'm kidding.
Now, just make sure, Justin, she
Can you
doesn't watch
imagine?
ahead. Make sure she doesn't watch ahead.
Oh no, she'll watch with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I've got
I
something.
remember-
Should we do a round of final thoughts? Or Hayden, where were you going?
I got a couple of things for Shao specifically, if he doesn't find anything that he grasps onto. It's shot in Vancouver, so you can always play that game. See if you can pick the locations. It was filmed at SFU and
I recognize
UBC.
SFU, actually. Is that the arena? Is the arena at UBC? Is that the ice hockey arena?
I
don't know.
I'll
No.
have to pay attention to it.
Yeah.
I'll pay attention.
See if you can pick the accent of the second male lead. Where's he from? I already told you
Justin.
earlier.
You know what this is, Shao?
Australian.
You know what this is? Shao, you know what this is? I remember when I was younger, right? And there was no such thing as cell phones or tablets. And my family, we'd drive Vancouver Island to Alberta, Vancouver Island. And no technology. So my mom would make little goodie bags that me and my sister in the 12, 14-hour road trips that we'd go through, and there would be little things to do to occupy us during something really, really boring. That is what he's pitching to you right now. He's like, hey, listen, Shao, this show sucks. And it's going to be a fucking grind to get through.
No.
You can play these little games along the way.
She's like, how many
That's-
times does the dad show up
See-
on screen?
See
Count
how many
times.
trains. How many
Yeah,
trains can you count? Oh, Mom, this is fun.
Wow. I will say this as well, though,
Oh, look
Justin.
out the window.
I think you're a little bit prejudiced towards it already, Justin, because he's drafted
yeah.
to the Bruins, and you're like, "Fuck Boston! I'm
No,
not paying
are you
attention to
kidding
this
me?
at all."
I wish Boston had a fucking team full of players like him. We would have won the Stanley Cup that year. No, I know I am coming to this with prejudice hard because, one, I love hockey. And
That's
he-
it. One and
no,
two.
but no. So it's like, if you're gonna incorporate it, it's got to be believable, right? Because that's one of the biggest things with TV for any show that we watch. How many times do we talk about a show and we'll be talking good or bad things, and then something will come up, be like, it wasn't believable, or I really like this because it was so believable. And because hockey is like a sport I would die for, fucking nerd. If it's gonna be in a show, I gotta believe it too.
All right. Now, on that, I 100% agree on that. But how many of us
The
in
fact that you know what hated me? Sorry, while we're on this, they were all wearing cages. They're at university, right?
Yeah, I don't know the
So-
rulings for that. So
Yeah, they are because they have to.
If it's-
He has to make his grades and stuff, so it only makes sense.
Yeah,
that-
right. I'm just thinking in the NCAA, I'm trying to think if you have to have a cage. I don't think you have to have a cage.
protect the pretty features.
I do just leading into episodes 2 to 8.
8.
I'm just curious to question to all three of you if Kate's still in the room. Do you guys think?
She's warming up right now.
Do you guys think? Do you guys think by the end of it that they will, I don't know if it's gonna be more seasons. Let's hope not. But if
There's
they're-
like
if they're
5
gonna-
books, so
Oh fuck. Oh.
This is just
I was
based
gonna
on the
ask, do you
first
think-
book.
Do you think they're gonna end up together officially by the end of this season? Like, are they gonna be actual a couple?
I think the better question is how many times are they going to be an actual couple throughout the course of the season?
I thought you were gonna say the actual better question is who cares, but
That would have been way better to say.
How close
that's
are they
good-
going
that's
to
a good point.
flirt on that line of being couple, not
will
couple,
they, won't
couple,
they? kind of
couple?
thing.
Yeah. No, you got to have. There's got to be a bit of push and pull. You got to build the. You got to build the sexual
Tension.
tension.
Yeah,
And
because when you say there's 5 seasons, I'm gonna say no.
I
They
said there's
can't
5 books. There's not 5 seasons.
Okay, yeah,
There's
sorry,
only
five,
one
yeah.
season at the
Kate,
moment.
what do you? Kate agreed with what you said, Shao. Was that you agree that they
Will not.
won't be together? Oh, she was saying I don't know how they would ever do 5 seasons.
Right.
It's a movie to her.
Yeah, like it can't.
Please don't make this a movie.
This is
Well,
what I
so
was going to
is it a yes-
say.
Let's just get a yes or no from Kate. Does Kate think they're gonna be together?
At the end of the season, do you think they're going to be together? What does your heart say? Or what does your heart want? What does your brain?
He just wants to fucking watch it right now.
She wants to find out.
Okay, so my heart wants them to be together and then just have one season. Yeah.
What does your brain think?
My brain thinks that will happen.
Ah, they're
Okay.
on the same page.
Nice.
What is that like? Having your brain and heart on the same fucking page. God damn.
We don't know how to do that.
Don't
We have
don't
another
enough
mind
blood.
to think with too. Hayden, yes or no? Are they gonna be together?
I'm going to say no. I think that they will get together before the end of the series and then realize that it's not the right time or something like that. Because he's like, I've got my hockey that I'm worried about, and she's like, I've got my music to worry about. We can't be together. Classic Romeo and Juliet sort of thing. Or Shakespearean, I should say, not just Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, your specialty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you watch
let's
this?
Skip the Shakespeare section today. So I think that Hayden and I felt the daggers. Yes, Hayden, I'm with you. I think they're going to get together, even if it's just briefly. But I think that's maybe how the season is going to end, with them something coming to light, and then it's over. So then in season 2, when they inevitably come back with it, he's got to try and get her back or something. Like somehow, like he's been steadfast at not having a girlfriend, right? And she's got her eyes on the prize. Like, she's motivated. She wants to go places. She's not interested in him. Yeah, she's crushing on that musician. So I think they'll end up falling in love and getting together, and she's going to give herself to him. And I think he's going to do something to kind of break her heart a little bit, whether it's intentionally or not. Like, I don't think it's intentional. I think something's going to happen that they split up again.
It's gonna do with the dad. Dad has to play a big role in this. Hayden.
Do you want to say something?
Oh,
Oh, Kate popped up, so I think she wants to say something.
yeah. Here we go. Here comes the gold.
Right side.
It's got to have the writing on it.
Oh, this is okay.
He learned from his
I-
mistakes.
I it's such an interesting show because it goes deeper in points of when they go back in time. And so it's very interesting to me. I just wonder, for this show, are they going to surprise everyone and like start really cheesy and funny and have little parts where it's cheesy and fun, but actually become deeper and have a surprising, twist that is actually really engaging. So I'm hoping for that, because I'm not loving it. I actually started this show and had to stop it before the Calvin Kleins came out.
It was too much. It was too hot. Too hot to handle.
That's
We are
wishful
watching the
thinking
same
for all
show,
of us,
right?
I think. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's what you want. Listen, if it can cut me deep, then I'm for it, man. Hey,
Before we wrap up completely, and this is a question directly for Kate as well, actually, because I know have you ever watched Emily in Paris?
Oh yeah. I started that one. Yes.
Okay, because I know Justin is very anti it, even though he's never watched it. But this has got something that show does really well is they'll do this tightrope of will they, won't they for an entire season, and then right at the very end, when someone makes a commitment to the other, something will happen that's unintentional that causes a divide, whether it's an like an ex-lover or something. Career path. I think that's going to happen, and that'll be the in or out to get a second season. Also, I'm right on board with what you're saying, Kate, with there's I think there's going to be something a little bit deeper and more come through with this, because they have shown the flashbacks of him dealing with domestic violence, and obviously the way that his mother dies and whatnot, so that it could get deeper. They could just start with but I mean, then again, it plays like a Hallmark show, like movie right now, and we all love watching the Hallmark movies at Christmas time and New Year's and Valentine's Day. Justin, you love them. You watch them all the time. You like subscribe to
You
the
loved
channel.
Family Man.
With Nicolas Cage?
I would not put Family Man in
Need
there
Kate
with
on every
Hallmark
other.
movies. No, you can't lump that in there. That is not fair to Family Man. She did do a lot of nodding with you and agreeing with you off screen when you were saying that. I don't know why, but there's something about it that is making me very uncomfortable with how much people keep talking about and bringing up the word deeper when we're discussing this show, because I just
You think it's going to be all surface? It's all surface. They'll attempt to put emotional layers to it that might not.
no, it's not that. It's more the. I think I'm still stuck in the shower scene. So whenever
Deeper in
somebody says,
shower.
deeper. This show's gonna take us deeper. That's how I hear it. Deeper.
Who's saying it though? Okay, here's one last question.
Oh, yeah.
Which one do you reckon one of his hockey buddies is in love with him? Romantically.
Shut up. I'm not going there. If you're talking about curly haired dude, come on.
No,
Don't
I
judge.
was talking about any one of them, but you obviously think it's curly haired dude.
No,
Oh, man, I
Because
I
that'll
can't
be the
stand him.
divide. That'll be the divide of the friendship group. You know, he's like, you're spending all this time with this girl, man, and not with your boys no more. And he's like, it's because, like, I mean, I wrote a scene just like that in our film that you
It's
and Lou
true.
played out.
I gotta tell you though, if they do that, I will stop watching it.
I don't think they will. I
It's
think
like
that's
too
much.
many
Too much.
cliche
I think that's
chick
too
stuff.
much.
Just it's like they're just trying to cram in, and that's what this was my biggest issue with Grey's Anatomy, because Kate really liked it. I tried to get into it, and it's good for parts, but it's like it's just recycled fucking cliche after cliche, and it's like I can't do it. That's why I got off cable TV to begin with, because episodics, like, they were good. It's all we had, but then
There's only so many stories lines you can tell.
and then they started coming out with just series that were one-offs or mini-series or just different outside the norm of that, and it's like you actually go on an arc of these characters. It's not just like soap opera-y mixed with like procedural doctor or police shit or lawyer shit, so for me, if they do that, I'm like, it's too much. I can't. That's too many of them. If you want to take me on a deeper journey with this and explore the things you talked about and what Kate mentioned,
A
like, I'm
deeper
for it.
journey.
I'm for it. Keep the meet cute stuff too, and like obviously that's a part of it, but don't just start trying to fill me reasons for like a dramatic situation. I'm not in for that. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I feel like we probably need to wrap this thing up. Shaw, did you have any other thoughts? You leaned in there.
Nope. No. I'm just thinking how I'm glad we have 2 weeks, as I say, to do the 7
To pace it out. So I can only take so much. I'm going to pace it out. So before we fully round out,
Kate
I'm
said make some
starting.
good food.
I'm starting with two
Just make some
thumbs
good
up.
food. God
Where
damn
are
it,
we all-
Hayden.
No,
No
you're doing
way.
this. You're doing
Dude, you
this on
started-
purpose just to ruffle our feathers. I swear, you can't put this with 2 thumbs up.
Didn't I say a couple weeks
He's giving
ago?
himself. It might be smart because he's giving himself room to only go down.
Yeah.
Because if he starts at 2 thumbs down,
Because right
Okay.
now his scale, this is equivalent to the Burrows right now, if not better
That's
than the
what I'm
last
saying.
few episodes of the Burrows.
This is why
you-
I said it a couple of weeks ago. I was like, everything starts at a perfect score, and then it changes
but you watched
from
the
there.
first episode.
You watched the
Exactly.
First episode is
How
still a
can
perfect
it still be-
score.
Well, it has to start somewhere. It can't start from a perfect score with me not having seen any of it.
no, exactly. So no matter what you watch, it's gonna start with 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
That's what you're
Like-
saying.
Yeah.
No, Hayden. No, you
That
can't.
doesn't-
That's
My scale doesn't go from
okay.
0 to 10. It'll go from 10 to 0. It's just a different way of reviewing something.
but it's not. We don't rate every show we watch at a 0 to start. We give whatever we viewed that week. We give that what we saw a rating out of 2 thumbs.
Okay, so this
before you watch
first
the trailer-
episode, I give 2 thumbs for what it is. I still give it 2 thumbs for what it is.
For what it is. Okay.
The setups,
It seems
the
like
style of the
it's a different
show.
scale.
No, it's hey, listen. If you have it up there with Burrow, like I'm not. There's no judgment. That's
No,
fine.
no,
if you
no,
have it.
no.
I'm just surprised that you've given it 2
Also,
thumbs.
Maul, he gave two thumbs up. So it was on par with Maul, correct?
So this is where reviewing is subjective, and I'll be really quickly because you could absolutely love, like, say we'll just stick with sports, right? I could
You
absolutely
don't have to say it like that.
with sports. Okay, I'll do music. So I'll listen to one type of, like, a heavy metal album, and it'll be a 2 thumbs up, and then I'll listen to like a reggae shaggy album. I can give that 2 thumbs up. They're 2 different types of music, but they get their own amount in that style. So this could start at this level, but it's a different type of show to the Burrows. It's a different type of show to the Mall. Like,
Of course. I understand that. Of course, you're not gonna. I think that's like any rating. It's.
yeah.
you
So
rate
don't
it as
question
it
my
is.
thumbs up.
No, I'm just surprised that you had no qualms with it. That's
No, I
that-
already gave because I knew what it was. I was like, this is exactly. I know exactly
Fair.
what it is, so I'm just going to enjoy it. Which is
Fair,
why
that's
I was
fair.
like, this is going to be hilarious for you guys because you're not going to enjoy it based on your own stipulations. Oh, we've only got a minute. We've got 90 seconds.
Okay, I was just gonna say that's the best part, is like hearing your reaction when we're watching it too, and even now, like I had to come down. This is amazing listening to all the different views, and that's the best part.
Thank you, Kate. And we look forward
That tells
to
me
hearing
that
you again
she's
in
gone
2
through a
weeks.
year and a half of us releasing episodes, and she's never listened to one. So I think that's a good time. She is walking up in shame. All right, I think that's a good place to wrap
We
it up.
finally
everybody.
picked the show she wanted to watch.
Listen, hey, we're fucking plowing through this thing, so watch it with us. Let's hear your thoughts. This one's all over the place, all sorts of different opinions, which makes it kind of exciting, like Kate was just saying. So I think we get out there. I'm glad we're doing it in one. It should be a banger. There's gonna be lots to talk about with 7 episodes to go over. People, don't forget to like and subscribe wherever you're listening. And until next week, keep on
Thumbin'.
thumbing.